Pokémon Emerald was my second introduction to the Pokémon franchise, and is a game I constantly find myself returning to. However, Emerald does get bland eventually and has a couple of problems. That's where the most incredible mod for Pokémon Emerald comes in. I present Pokémon Emerald Seaglass. Now immediately looking at it, I won't even need to point out the incredible graphical overhaul that's taken place. It's the perfect blend of Generation 2's art style merged into the region of Hoenn. Every single Pokemon has amazing Gen 2 inspired sprites, including all of the Gen 3 mods. But not just that, there's some future generation Pokemon here too. And no, this mod is not just a basic art swap. It expands the map, adds the special and physical attack split, of course the fairy type is here, and on top of all of that adds new features. Take the Wishing Well, a sort of gacha wonder trade system to roll for random Pokemon. Of course the game has been rebalanced to find an even wider variety of Pokemon on each route, and enemy trainers have had their teams improved. I wouldn't call this a difficulty hack per se, but the changes to the trainers do make it a more enjoyable challenge. I, of course, with an insatiable hunger for pain, will be attempting a hardcore Nuzlocke of this game as well. Here are the rules I'll be following on screen now, and if you can't be bothered to read them, just go down right now and look just below the video. There's this button. It says subscribe. Yeah, you click that. Click that now. Okay, so I'll be doing all of this blind, so if I go slightly over the level cap, that's just because I don't know exactly what it is, but sort of just ballparking what the leader should have. And now, for the most important choice of any Pokemon game playthrough, which is, what star gender will I play as? Great question. This will determine a great deal throughout my run, since I'll be staring at the sprite the whole time I play the game. Okay, so I was a girl, set my clock, and met my neighbor before heading out onto the route for the actual important decision. Naming it Ratchet, we take down the pooch without an issue and head back to the lab. They follow you? I didn't even know that! Time for our first trainer battle. Huh, well, that was easy. Heading back to the lab once more, we get our Pokeballs, and now we can catch some Pokemon for our Nuzlocke. On Route 101, I caught a Sentret, which I named Sly, and then on 103, I found a Caterpie, which isn't normally available here, so I named it Snacks and head into Route 102, where I catch a Wurmple, which I named Nadine. This takes me into Petalburg City, where the town has been expanded a little bit. I go to meet up with my not-so-absent father when I get distracted by this new stall. We then help Wally catch a Pokemon and head up towards Petalburg Woods. I catch a Psyduck, which I named Joel, and then a Slackoth in the woods, which I named Buzz. Now, if you haven't noticed yet, there is a naming theme for this video. If you guys can guess what it is in the comments, I'll be liking every single correct answer, so if you want a like from me, do it. Whoa, is that Team Aqua? Yo, it looks cool. I like that. Wailmer. Oh shit. We might be sacrificing something here. Let's just see what happens. Sand attack, first turn. Drop its accuracy. We should be able to take a water gun, right? A single water gun. Oh, a crit! I think we need to land a poison. And then it needs to miss. Chill, brother. Oh, we're actually. Do we restart? It's not over yet. Oh, dodge, okay. We're losing half the squad here, but we're gonna make it through. Oh, I don't know. It's not great. If we keep anyone, it's Ratchet and Joel, right? It needs to miss. It needs to miss next turn. It needs to miss next turn. Miss! How is it not? It only missed once. Please miss. Miss! Fuck! Oh my god. Guys, we just lost everything except Ratchet. Scratch kills, right? Oh my god. What the f was that? Guys, in fairness, how was I supposed to know he was gonna have a Wailmer instead of a Poochyena? Not my fault. I thought, yeah, I can take down Poochyena, right? So with the team destroyed, it was time to rebuild. But first, let me tell you about the sponsor of today's video, Nico Dorico, The Magical World. A brand new amazing platformer. Join Nico and Luna in both 2D and 3D levels, featuring a variety of different playstyles with different mounts as you journey through the magical world. And of course, the whole game is playable in couch co-op. I love the seamless transition from 2D side-scrolling action into 3D gameplay. Not a lot of games can do this well. Oh my god, this is so stressful if I get hit. Oh, we're in 2D, we're in 2D. Okay, I can live this. But man, the music is beautiful, composed by the incredible David Wise, who you might know worked on the music for Donkey Kong, Battletoads, and even more. Alright. Wanting to get him, yeah, to blow up the ice. Is this song not a vibe or what? Oh my god, I can barely focus. Okay, hang on. Explore unique worlds with lovable characters, friendly areas, epic bosses, and various gameplay themes such as minecarts, chase levels, and underwater adventures. Each world features iconic landmarks and unique boss-themed areas. Nico DeRico The Magical World is out now on Nintendo Switch, PS5, and Xbox X and S. So click the link in the description to get the game now and begin your adventure in Nico DeRico The Magical World. Thanks again for sponsoring today's video. We just lost everything! I managed to make it through the rest of the forest unharmed and make it up to Rustboro City. Just look how beautiful this town looks. The buildings, the grass, the flooring tiles. Just wow. With a couple of changes to the city, there is a few tiles of grass, which means I can at least add another Pokemon to the team here. Oh, we have an encounter in Rustboro. Mankey! I'll just throw a fucking great ball at it. I don't even want to risk hitting it. Okay, I'm gonna hit it. I name it Coco and head onto the route to find an Abra.
See you later, nerds.
That's about right for an Abra, I guess. With nothing else to do, I level up our only 2 Pokemon to the level cap of 15 and go to take on the leader. So after all of that, we've come here to Roxanne with 2 Pokemon, Mankey and Torchic. I'm just gonna have to hope that she just has Pokemon that Mankey can deal with. Roxanne! All I wanna do is rocks. I don't know how the song goes. Roxanne. With Anorith in first, I lead with Mankey and use Focus Energy to boost our crit rate. We do get our speed dropped with a bubble, taking minor damage in the process. But in the most amazing turn of events, we land critical hit after critical hit after critical hit, taking down every single one of her Pokemon with just Karate Chop. This, of course, earns me my first gym badge.
But I want more. Need more.
Anyway, we spot Team Aqua running off with some goods, so we chase after them, defeat the Whelmer once more, and get tasked with delivering a letter to Steven. Why we need to hand a letter to Steven when we've just been given the Pokénav makes absolutely 0 sense, but off we go. But before leaving town to hop on the boat, I find the Gacha Wishing Well. We got a Wishing Star, so why not use it? I feel like it's fair game if we got a Wishing Star to chuck it in here, right? This is like a gift Pokemon. Chingling? What the f? Okay, well, maybe next time when we come back. Oh, another Wishing Star. Grimer is better than Chingling, I guess. But onto the boat we go. Or not, because look what I found. We grow more than just berries here. We grow nature mints. Ooh, how much are they? They're cheap. We can literally pick the perfect f***ing nature for our Pokemon. So I purchased the perfect mints to match our Pokemon stats. Quality of life improvements. How good is this in Emerald? Now onto the boat, finally. Registered dad? Oh shit, he's a registered dad! He's on the registry, watch out! Before meeting Steven in the Granite Cave, I wanted to get the HM unlocked so I can brighten the cave up. But while here, I caught a Zubat and Sandshrew, which I named Jin and Dax. So we head on in to take on the fighting gym. Sneasel's not a fighting type Pokemon, what the heck? Holy shit! Switch! Quick! Coco, get in there, I know you're safe. Well, at least he didn't die. That's the main thing there, right? Obviously. After winning the fight, Torchic evolves just in time to take on the leader. Oh, the Kimbuskin sprite. I wonder what it looks like. Yo! That's so cute! Oh my god! Alright, let's take on Brawly. Leading with Makuhita, I send in Combuskin and use Peck to take it to half health. Unfortunately, it bulks up and takes 2 more hits to take out as we find our Combuskin on half health. Heracross? 19? Ooh, shiver me timbers. With such a strong Pokemon in next, I decided to switch to Aloy as a sacrificial mon to have a safe switch to the Quad Effect Zubat. However, Heracross proceeds to continuously bulk up as we land a poison. We slowly whittle it down, getting it quite low before our Grimer eventually falls. Now, with Heracross having its defense boosted by 5 stages, there is no way I'm using a physical attack here, but thanks to the special and physical attack split, I can instead go for a special attack and actually deal some damage. So Combusken should be able to finish it off with an Ember here. It outspeeds, but we dodge! Holy shit! We should have just lost Combusken there. But the fight isn't over, as in comes Meditite, who sets up Reflect and bulks up as well, as I send in Zubat, but in a great turn of events, Meditite only ever uses those 2 moves. Assumedly meaning it had no attack it could hit Zubat with, meaning Zubat just had a free kill here. Granted, it did take an eternity to finally take out, but eventually we did take it out, earning me my 2nd badge.
I'm not satiated. I need more badges.
Okay, demonic voice will do that, but first let's go find Steven. In doing so, I get the TM for Steel Wing and head off on the boat for Slateport City. Above Slateport, I picked up an Ekans on Route 110, which I named Solid. I then went to the museum where I ran into the dastardly Team Aqua once more. Alright, fine, let's do it, Aqua member. Oh, Carvana. Oh, yo, this is a good matchup for us. Indeed it was, since a single Karate Chop was able to defeat this part Dark Shark. The next battle pit me against a Lombre first, and then the Shark second. But even so, Mankey came out on top, landing crit after crit. This guy's a critical beast. I came to see what's taking you so long to snatch some parts, and you simps are held up by a mere child? You simps? With Team Aqua dealt with, I was about to head up to get badge 3 when I stumbled upon this guy. Wait. He wasn't there before. I host a Pelipper flight service to and from Pacific Town. Would you like a ride? Wait, we're in Pacific Town early? This is so cool. As cool as it was, we didn't find much of value here with no way to surf yet. I did, however, get an encounter which happens to be an Oddish, which I named Quiet. There was both Slowpoke and Scyther in this grass, which I missed out on, and both their sprites looked way too cool. Heading up to Morville now, I run into our rival Brendan, who leads with Skiploom, but Combusken takes it out with 2 flame charges, boosting its speed in the process. Marsh Tom. Ugh, his sprite looks grubby. Okay, I'm glad we didn't pick Marsh Tom this time around. Switching over to our evolved Chime, we sleep it and hit it with a few confusions, which left a lone Growlithe, but switching over to Sandshrew, we finish it off. Reaching town now, we destroy Wally and his stupid little route, stupid little thing, and head into the gym where Sandshrew, Zubat, and Oddish all evolve. Sandslash being especially good since it's gonna counter the electric gym leader. Go back! That's a cool sprite. I like that. I like it.
Guys, I like the sprites in this game a lot.
Taking on the leader now, he surprisingly leads with a Volbeat, which is weird because, that's a bug Pokemon and not an electric Pokemon. But like many other mods, Seaglass has a few type changes to make some Pokemon more viable. And that it did, as I swapped to Golbat before noticing. Realizing Volbeat had now become part electric, I used Confuse Ray, as now Air Cutter was going to do significantly less damage. Now you may be asking, why not just swap to Combusken? Well, that's because we got hit with Infestation, which isn't letting me switch. Thankfully though, Volbeat hits itself every single turn, which did let me take it out. With Manectric next, I did swap over to Sandslash and nullify its Thundershock, retaliating with a Magnitude to take it out. Well, the turn after we did, since we only got a Magnitude 7. In next was Magneton and Quad Weak to ground. Even though we low rolled on the Magnitude, it still went down. This left just Flaffy. Magnitude! Leaving the gym, I decided to head over to Verdant Turf Town and decided to compete in a contest. They even managed to change this a little bit to look cooler. Oh, even like this is just different and cool. Now I don't normally compete in competitions, and to be honest, it really wasn't looking good. But somehow, at the last moment, we pulled out a miraculous win, insane move, and stole the show right at the end to win it. Now that Combusken had earned a ribbon, I decided to head over towards Fall Arbor Town. And man, it was so beautiful as we walked over the dusty grass. It was here I caught a Teddiursa, which I named Lara. It was a short stop in Fall Arbor Town as I made my way towards the Meteor Falls, along the way failing to capture a Bulbasaur since I only had one Great Ball. Meeting Team Magma and Aqua in the falls, we get instructed to head up to the top of the volcano, so we hop ourselves on the cable car and head on up. At the peak we had to take on a bunch of Magma Goons, and before taking on Maxie, this happened. Oh, Golbat's evolving. Ooh, yes! This is actually really good. Crobat already at this stage is muy bonito. I don't know what that means, but I've heard someone say it before, so I'm just gonna assume it's good. And you know what's even better? Crobat's sprite. Oh my god, it's adorable! Taking on Maxie, he leads with Mighty Enna, and Mankey here was supposed to take it out, but got swaggered on entrance, and we nearly killed ourselves in a single hit. So I decide to switch back to Crobat, who disposes of it with a critical cross poison. In next is Gligar, and Chimecho puts a swift end to that with an extra sensory. Finally, this left is Camerupt, and 2 more extra sensories later, we managed to take it out. Which I'm now just noticing is super risky because Chimecho is steel, and if we didn't get that flinch on that first extrasensory there, we might have lost Chimecho. Taking down Maxie, we stop him from causing the volcano to erupt because their plan is to increase land mass, and causing a volcano to erupt definitely does that. Yeah, but that's besides the point. Heading down to the town now, we attempt to take on Flannery. Leading with Slugma, I send in Sandslash for a nice magnitude 10. With Torkoal in next, it surprisingly doesn't have Drought and instead spends a turn trying to set it up. Rolling a magnitude 8 though, we do decent damage but fail to take it out. This means we have to go for it again, and on the following turn we only get a magnitude 6. Oh god, that's gonna hurt. No! Dax! Dax! Sunny Day boosted overheat? Yep, okay, fair enough. Ouch. Things get worse though, as I send in Combusken to finish the job, not considering the fact she would most likely heal. And heal she did. And then on the following turn, attracted Combusken, which meant Combusken never even got a chance to attack. So I had to switch out to our newly evolved Primate, who unfortunately took a little too much damage itself. So I swapped to Chimecho, hit extra sensory, and prayed for a flinch. Big flinch. Come on! Come on, Chimecho! The GOAT! Elena! Big extra sensory, come on! Boom! Fuck you, Torkoal! You took Dax from me! Camerupt in next, I had to stay in and do what damage I could before going down, giving me a safe switch to Crobat to finish it off before taking down Flareon with a cross chop from Primate. This earned me badge 4, but it costed me dearly.
Half the badges of Hoenn are mine, yes! 4 more to go.
Now before I head home to take on dear old dad, I decided to visit the desert where I caught a Trapinch. I named it Tifa and also stopped for a fish on Route 118. There I found a Carvanha which I named Cat and evolved straight into Sharpedo. Father! I've come! Spindle. Okay, that's fine. What an animation! Doing a little spin around? Okay, it makes sense, but it was just cute. Leading with Primate, we almost one-shot it with a karate chop, but get confused and hurt ourselves in confusion. So I swap out to Ursaring and try and take it out with a Grab Apple, which for some reason froze its attack. This let it survive another hit, and Spindle was healed back to full for the second time. Thankfully, snapping out of confusion, Ursaring finally takes it down and in comes Slacking. So I switch to Sharpedo, and...
This is Assurance first. I think we gotta let us take our hit. We shouldn't...
Oh shit, that's not good! That's not good. That's not good. That's not good at all. With Sharpedo down, I send back in Primate for a free swap and knock it out with a single cross chop. Politoed in next survives the hit and hits us with a critical body slam. It crit, but that raises our attack! Oh, we're set, baby! Let's go! Okay, we're actually so good. We're so good, right? Unless that is a priority move. They have Quick Claw. What the fuck is that? Fuck! Ah! I wanted to see fucking Annihilate, you fucking stupid game. Fuck you. You took that from me. Why did I send in Combusken? It's gonna fucking outspeed. Oh, I'm cooked. Why did I do that? Okay, no, we're fine. Okay. Why did it have a Quick Claw? Combusken finishes off Politoed, and finally in comes Vigoroth, who goes down without an issue thanks to Crobat. Did we really lose fucking Primate and Sharpedo? Yeah, you really did lose them both. But thankfully, out on the water of Petalburg, I'd say you found a pretty good replacement. Capturing it, I name it Kratos as we swiftly evolve it into the War Turtle. See, I think that fits, right? Kratos
The war turtle?
Okay, fine. Don't like it? Moving on. We head across the water on Route 118, say hi to Steven, and stop by the Weather Institute, where we take on yet another Team Aqua admin, but deal with her without too much of an issue. I ran into our rival Brendan shortly after, but even he was a pushover right now. So up to the gym I went. And man, the design of Four Tree City is super pretty. I mean, it's very different, but I really like the look of the houses. However, our time here would not be so pleasant. As soon as I entered the gym, things changed. Leading with Firo, I led with our Viv Brava, who had Rock Slide. Flinching it on the first turn, we waste away a potion as it proceeds to roost turn after turn after turn, until it finally goes down to another Rock Slide. But then in comes Skarmory, who resists the Rock Slides. So I go for a crunch, hoping for a defense drop. This, of course, doesn't happen, and Skarmory activates its Fly Gem to boost its attack.
Okay, so it shouldn't take us out next turn because it won't have the flying gem, right? Or have I just f***ed that? Are we losing with Brava here? Flinch, huge. Go for it again. Bang, come on. Bang, nice. Flinch! Bang, come on, flinch again. Come on, flinch again! Oh, Steel Wing?
Wow, you can really see the pain in my eyes there. Sending in Combuskin, I was going to use its super effective fire move and bank on it not being able to take us out. Thankfully for me, 3 flame charges does the job and in comes Pelipper. So I swapped to Gloom and I was going to sleep it, however we get confused and attack ourselves again and again. So I decide to sacrifice Gloom, switch to Ursaring and take it out.
Tropius? Okay, that's fine. Just slash it again. Play for a crit, maybe? Ah, okay. We're faster as well. Okay, so slash takes it out next turn. Right? In theory?
Ah! No! Lara! Lara, you... what?
We have priority. Oh, how did we live that? I don't want to know, but I'm ungrateful. This left her Altaria, and in this version of the game, it's Dragon and Fairy, which left it weak to Crobat's Cross Poison, so we hit it with that and call it a day. With 2 slots open in my team, I head on to the next route and pick up a Meta-type. Yay, I love Meta-type. Yippee. I named it Vivi and pushed on down through the rain, where I eventually found myself at the safari. Guys, I think my game's broken. I caught the Apom, but I had no intention of using it and instead head straight for Lily Cove City. But on my way there, our Combuskin finally evolves into Blaziken. Here in Lily Cove City, I found a really cool item, being the Peat Block, which I could use to evolve Ursaring into Ursaluna. And while doing so, Wartortle also evolved. Look at Blastoise, rocking that OG artwork from the box art of Pokemon Blue. Man, it's so clean. I then proceeded up the Haunted Tower where I caught a Ghastly, which I named Fetch. Reaching the top, we took down some Aqua Goons and get the Magma Emblem. We took this back to Mount Chimney and infiltrate the Magma Base, eventually stumbling upon Maxie and Groudon.
Bye-bye!
The ground Pokemon just flew! Maxie, of course, promptly blames me for this and challenges me to a battle, leading with Gliscor. Leading with the water cannon myself, I blast it with water until it eventually takes itself out on our Rocky Helmet. Ursaring in next, we Water Pulse confusing it and switch to Blaziken to finish it off with a double kick, getting my attack boosted thanks to our ability in the process. We almost take out Camerupt next, but end up switching out as we get yawned. Ursaluna does manage to finish the job, however, and in comes Crobat, which we deal with by just using a couple of headbutts. So with Maxie defeated, we leave the volcano and head towards the Aqua hideout, trudge our way through defeating Aqua member after Aqua member, and eventually get to where we should hopefully meet Archie. However, Archie manages to get away in the submarine, headed for Kyogre. So I take on one of his lead admins instead, but it wasn't too difficult at all. Silly admin, you thought you were doing something there? To get to Archie and Kyogre, I'll need access to Dive. But how do I get that? Well, of course, by beating the next gym. Arriving in Moss Deep City, there's a patch of grass to acquire another Pokemon, and it just so happened to be a Flaffy. Catching it, I named it Nathan, and surely by now you guys have figured out the name thing. If you haven't got it yet, well, you're probably not gonna. So you could just copy someone else's answer and I wouldn't know, and you'd still get a like.
What, bud?
Thank you. In a double battle with 2 Pokemon each, they lead with Mismagius and Claydol. So I send in Gengar and Ursaluna. In a shocking twist, Gengar outspeeds Mismagius but fails to take it out as it goes for Carmine, and instead Claydol hits Gengar down to red. Ursaluna almost takes out Claydol, so I switch out Gengar since it's weak and they decide to heal Claydol. Feint Attack does kill Mismagius now, and the following turn we aftertell Claydol one-shotting. Grab Apple then gets the Soul Rock weak, and Iron Head, bang! Oh, just doesn't take it out. Shortly after we Iron Head Lunatoad, getting it weak before taking out the Sun Pokemon with a Grab Apple from Ursaluna. Then one turn later, Lunatone was down and the gym badge was mine. Hey, I beat 2 gym leaders. These guys owe me 2 badges. Why they only give me 1? Exiting the gym, a commotion seems to be brewing at the space station. So I went up to have a look. I got these 2 tickets from this sailor guy on my way there, one of them being the Eon ticket, which sounds familiar, but I don't remember what it was for. As I went inside to investigate, I ended up running into Steven, where he suggested I take on the evil leader, while he just deals with the peasant admin, because yeah, that makes sense, Steven. Send the kid after the boss of the evil team. Yep, okay. Now yes, I had dealt with Maxie before, but this time was different, since I was unprepared for a double battle. That's right, this time it's a double battle. Leading with Crobat and Gliscor, I led with Ursaluna and Blastoise. Failing to take out Gliscor first, both my Pokemon are hit with Bulldoze as we weaken both opposing Pokemon to about half health. Blastoise, now a Steel type though by the way, was weak to Bulldoze, so within 2 turns he was sitting in the red. But thankfully we managed to take out both opposing Pokemon this turn as he sends in his own Ursaluna and Shiftry. Now obviously looking at my team here, both my Pokemon are weak to these 2, so I swapped them both out for Blaziken and Gengar. Blaziken then taking both hits on entrance, I swap out once more, Sludge Bombing Shiftry as my other turn, one-shotting the Grass Ninja. Dodrio in next has the additional ground type, so Cross Poison wasn't going to do much here, so I just used Air Cutter. Oh, we missed a Drio. Oh no! Thunderous Kick? Is that gonna kill Jin? He hangs. Oh, I've never seen Thunderous Kick before in my life. Oh shit, I'm pretty sure it's dead though, because Ursaluna's probably gonna target it, isn't it? Jin's dead. Crobat's dead. It yawned! It's an idiot! This gave me the chance to send in Ampharos and to take down Dodrio with a Shadow Ball. This left Ursaluna and Camerupt, but now Gengar was asleep and Ampharos was below half health, which obviously means things did not look good. And unfortunately for Ampharos, this meant saying goodbye. We barely knew you, Ampharos. I thank you for your service. You did well. Taking a high horsepower to the dome at least got me a free switch into our own Ursaluna, and with Gengar waking up, we were able to weaken Ursaluna a little bit more with a Dark Pulse and then finish it off with a Grab Apple. This left just Camerupt, who then wasted its turn by yawning, giving us the chance to secure the kill with a high horsepower of our own. I've beaten this guy too many times now. Surely you just quit, right? Steven gives us the dive gear now, and we give chase to Team Aqua. We dive underwater and find the submarine, which leads me to an underwater cave. After battling through the cave, we come face to face with Archie, and there's no double battle this time, which is very, very good. Gengar and Crobat deal with all of his Pokemon without too much of an issue, and even though we won, he still awakens Kyogre. Oh shit, it's chaos! There's lightning and raining, and also the ground is shaking, I guess, earthquakes or something. Steven then tells us to meet up with this Wallace dude in a cave in Sutopolis, so off we go to do that. He was yapping on about going to Sky Pillar or something, but I just wanted to catch a new Pokemon in this cave. Surely it would be something good, right? A Laleep. Okay, well, I'll take it, I guess. Pacificlog is the closest to the Sky Pillar, so off I went. It was here I noticed the place had a new underwater safari game that I must have missed on my first visit through. Competing in the safari game, I of course win it because I'm just that good. Yeah, first place, Big Pearl, baby. I'm rich. I'm freaking rich, baby. Let's go. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, the end of the world or whatever. I guess I should go get Rayquaza. Rayquaza! Oh my god, the sprite looks sick. Got the white border on it. He flew off. So off he flies to Sutopolis, calms the 2 legendaries, and all is good. The cutscene isn't redone yet, but if they decide to do that, that will look super cool in that art style. Well, that was pretty cool, but what was even cooler is the fact that I can now head straight back to Sky Pillar and find Rayquaza again, with the plan to chuck one of my 2 Master Balls at it. Oh, exciting.
Ooh! Yo, it looks sick! Level 70? Ah ha ha, free fucking endgame win, probably. Yes, let's go, Master Ball! Bong. Rayquaza is mine.
Of course, since Rayquaza is level 70, I can't use it for the gym or the league. But there is a secret final boss where I'll be able to use this beast. So stick around until after the league to see Rayquaza in action. I know, it's a little disappointing I can't use this legendary because I was really excited to use it. That's when I remembered we got the Eon ticket.
Hey mate, are you the one who brought that mighty odd pass? I'll tell you, you're trying to reach a tiny spit of an island far in the south. There's no telling what we'll encounter once we reach there, eh? That shivers me timbers, all aboard. Okay then, Southern Island. I don't know what's in here, so I'm just gonna save now. Is Eon ticket vaguely from memory? It's either Mew or Latias, but I forget. Ooh, Latios. It's level 50, so it's usable. That perfectly fills a slot in my team as well. Psychic Dragon, and we got an extra Master Ball. Bang. You're mine. Perfect pickup. We love that. Latios is great. Yes. Okay. Huge.
So I named Rayquaza Big Boss and the Latios Cloud Strife, and with that I head back to the final gym of the game. Perfectly executing the gym puzzle without a single flaw. I know, pretty cool, right? We get to take on Juan, who leads with Starmie as I lead with Ursaluna. We of course one-shot it with a Grav Apple, but not before taking a hit and getting confused in the process. With Kingdra in next though, I was fearing Ursaluna's life, so I send in Latios to Calm Mind a few times, boosting our special attack and defense, lowering the damage we'd take from each successful Ice Beam. Then since Latios has access to recover, we get our health back up to full and boost our stats even more.
Big Psychic should one-shot. Goodbye, Kingdra. Arigato for your service. Now granted, I know I said it was going to take me 1 minute, and it's definitely already took more than that, but we're about to roll now. I can summon thunder with my hands. That's freaking right. Cloud Strife summons the Thunder Clouds. Thunderball. Okay, we missed. You freaking idiot, Celio. Thunder! Wish Cash. It's immune to my thunder. We'll have to use Psychic instead. What a shame. Brain blasted. Rain badge acquired! We have all 8 gym badges!
This earned me my final badge and my entrance rights into the league. But to get there meant heading through Victory Road. As we begin our trek through Victory Road, we run into Wally, who has quite a fascinating squad, including Altaria, Gardevoir, Magnezone, Roserade, and Delcatty. None of these guys pose too much of a threat, however, and we managed to take him down. However, the worst was yet to come as I navigated this dark and dastardly cave, where I was jumped by this fella. Cool Trainer Vito! You'd think nothing of him, but here we are. You know if I'm talking about him, something bad's happened. He has a pretty cool team of future Sinnoh evolutions, including Magmortar, Electivire, and then in came Gallade. And well, I wasn't paying attention.
No! I don't know what I was thinking. You know what? I could have just made the switch to Cloud and it would have been fine. But I was like, oh yeah, I'll go in and I'll use a fucking Ghost. I'll use Shadow Ball on it. I'm so dumb!
Luckily, it wasn't too far to the exit at this point, and we managed to make it all the rest of the way without losing any more Pokemon. Making it to the league without losing anything else, I decided to replace Gengar with the Lilip I caught earlier, evolving it all the way up into Cradily. Now, none of you are gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I'm about to make the most obscure fucking reference ever. There was this game on the Xbox 360 called Cameo, and there was this fucking monster you could transform into called Snarl, and he basically looked like Cradily. You'd fucking root yourself in the ground, these fucking trolls would run at you, and you'd fucking eat them, and like fucking spin yourself around, like your neck around and shit. It was actually such a good game that like I don't think a lot of people ever got to play, and I think it was really cool. Alright, and with that, let's take on the league.
Welcome, Challenger. I'm Sydney of the Elite Four. Hey, you spelled your name wrong. It's S-Y-D-N-E-Y. Actually, I would know because I live in the country that name's from.
Specializing in the Dark type, I lead Blaziken, who takes out Mighty Anna with a Spirit Break, and in comes Honchkrow, which I foolishly allow to set up Double Team, maxing out its evasion. Switching over to Latios, it fails to hit Thunder for like 5 turns, so I switch to Ursaluna and pray for some lucky hits. And thankfully we land back-to-back headbutts, finally taking it down. Switching back to Blaziken now, I take down Cacturne and in comes Crawdon. I hoped my Spirit Break would kill it here, but even if it didn't, I knew it would drop its special attack, which would allow me to survive a hit and take it out the following turn, which left just Absol. Weak though, I didn't want to risk Blaziken, so I swapped to Blastoise and shortly took it out. The first member was defeated, but we did not play very well, as you can see by the state of my team. They're all almost dead. Phoebe next went down without an issue, and same went for Glacier, which left Drake and the champion. I present to you Drake, the dragon specialist. No, not the, sus singer-songwriter. The Pokemon trainer, who leads with Kingdra. I, of course, lead with Credilli and hit it with Assault Cure to get chip damage happening, as it hits us with an Ice Beam 2 turns in a row. Ka-chow like lightning. Okay, Ice Beam does hurt, but we'll get a little bit back with Giga Drain here. No, we got frozen! Oh, but we defrosted first turn. Okay, thank God. Okay, that could have been worse. This lets me get a nice swap to Blastoise as it went down to Salt Cure the following turn. With Flygon in next and Blastoise being a Steel type, I made the switch over to Latios as I was predicting an Earthquake here. This let me one-shot it with a Dragon Pulse from Latios and Altaria was in next. Of course, being Fairy now means I switch back to Blastoise to Iron Head it. With it down, in comes Salamence and I get it super low with another Iron Head, but find myself in the red as well. And since Blastoise was slower, it meant I had to swap Blastoise out and send in Blaziken to use Spirit Break. Somehow predicting this, he swaps out to Steelix. So I swap to Ursaluna, not wanting to risk Blaziken and kill it with an Earthquake. With Salamence then back in, we tank a Dragon Claw and headbutt it to seal the deal. Meaning yes, we've made it to the champion. Well, if it isn't Wallace from Wallace and Gromit. Okay, that's not him, but, you know, that's besides the point. We're here, Wallace, to take you on, and I'm not even scared. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about this champion fight. I honestly think Steven is a better champion than Wallace, in my professional opinion, as a Pokemon YouTuber. But, in comes first is Wailord. Interesting. Okay, that's fine. We can recover here. I mean, Carmine. We can Carmine set up Recover Boost to max and probably just roll with Latios because he led with Wailord like an idiot. Unless he's got like a really strong physical attacker and use some super strong physical move, I think we should be good. Just keep setting up Carmines and boost to infinity. It went for fucking Blizzard. Oh, although, you know what? I'm not even scared of Blizzard. We probably could take it. Whatever. I'm gonna kill it before it gets a chance to use that again. Melodic. Melodic probably has Blizzard too, to be fair. We outspeed. Psychic could potentially still one-shot. Ooh. Double Carmine boosted, not enough to one-shot Melodic. But that's fine. Toxic. That is toxic behavior, Wallace. I'm going to put you on the toxic list. I'm going to tell your boyfriend that you're being toxic. Alright, Psychic. Bang. Kill Melodic. Does mean we're probably going to have to switch off Cloud Strife in a little bit. Gyarados. Oh no, you dropped my attack stat. Shame I'm not using that. Big Psychic. Do as much as we can to Gyarados. If it takes it out, great. If not...
Oh, never mind. It's gone.
Well, we got 3 Pokemon left, right? Okay, what do you got? Ludicolo? Someone say Mr. Mirror B? Fuck it. Dragon Pulse. See what we do. Crit. Okay. Okay, well, we'll swap this turn because now Toxic is going to be really hurting us. Only 2 Pokemon left, though. Wish-Cash. Okay. This is a good time to switch, because in previous runs, I've seen Wish Caches have Blizzards. I guess Neo is a relatively safe switch, and we can Flower Trick it, right? Or Giga Drain. Actually, let's just Giga Drain. Excuse me, I have amnesia. I forgot what the heck you're doing in this Elite Four team, to be honest. Okay, Giga Drain. What is it doing? Special defense? Okay. Well, I can hit it with Flower Trick next turn, and it probably dies. All right, I'm gonna do the Meowscarada Walk. Death. Critical hit. Alright, what else we got? Tentacruel. Okay, that's fine. I might Salt Cure it and switch out. Okay, guys, I'm gonna Flower Trick it again. Death. Because the Salt Cure kills. Yes, baby. That's Pokemon Emerald Seaglass defeated. Is what I would have said if there wasn't a secret final boss that we still have to take on in Emerald Seaglass. So I scanned in my cool Pokemon to the league, and man, look at these awesome sprites. What a great team to beat the league with. But could this team survive the secret final battle? So we went to Meteor Falls, this time with Rayquaza on the team to take on Steven. That's right, it's Steven freaking Stone. Skarmory is the lead at level 77. Well, in that case, maybe I should switch. I mean, I could stay in, go for Dragon Pulse, see how much it does. I'm not confident in the damage of it, though. Yeah. Ooh, setting up spikes is annoying. I don't like that. Dragon Pulse again. Next turn, it goes down to Dragon Pulse. He might have healing items. He set up 2 spikes, which is annoying. Let's see what happens. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Skarmory down. It set up 2 sets of spikes. Frustrating, but fine. All right, 5 more Pokemon left. At least we get to use Rayquaza. That's what I'm happy about. Oh, it's Dragon. It's Steel Dragon. That's cool. Okay, we're Dragon Pulse again then. Super effective damage here. Oh, yes. Okay, Dragon Claw's gonna hurt though. This could be a Rayquaza death. It's not. Y'all say Rayquaza or Rayquaza? Sometimes I switch between. Okay, big crit. We could have got that first turn and then not been hit by that initial set of damage there, but okay, fine. It is what it is. Metagross. Okay. Is this where we willingly take the death of Rayquaza? I'm inclined to, because I want a nice free switch into Ratchet. And this is the end. So fuck it. Dragon Pulse. I'm sorry, Rayquaza. This is likely your death, bud. Meteor Mash. Doesn't that have the chance to raise attack? Oh, yep, it does. Oh, God. Okay, we send in Ratchet. We take entrance damage from spikes, though, unfortunately. Yeah, that's not ideal. But we should outspeed, and Blaze Kick should do a decent amount. No! What does that have? Citrus Berry? What's it got? What are we dealing with here? Yeah, okay. Oh, that's Blaziken dead, I think. Okay. I'm assuming it has Levitate. Wait, maybe it doesn't. Well, I'm going to go in based on the fact that I think it doesn't. Well, we'll find out. Okay, no Levitate on Metagross. That means it's dead, right? Yes. Good stuff, Ursaluna. I'm proud of you. Thank you so much. Credilli. Okay, we're super effective on Credilli. And we should move first, so I'm inclined to just Headlong Rush, probably. Even though that probably means we're dead next turn regardless. But that's fine. Yikes! Yeah, Credilli is bulky. I do forget that. Okay, well, there's a Giga Drain. Yeah, that's Ursaluna dead. Okay, it's fine. We're sending Jin. Hurt it, please. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay, we just need to not hit ourselves in confusion here, please. No confusion. Come on, Jin. Yeah, what the freak? Oh, and Ancient Power. Is that death? No. No Omniboost, though. Okay, come on. Crobat, you got this. Fuck. Okay, well, that's Jin dead. Okay, we're actually getting very unlucky here, but it's fine. Ironhead kills. No? Surely. I don't know why I didn't think of that in the first place. It's alright, whatever. It's fine. Steel Water, we're resisting whatever probably comes in next. 2v2 situation. Claydol. Okay, we have an advantage on Claydol. Perfect. We go for the Aqua Tail. I don't have a tail, but pretend I'm... Okay, nearly one-shot it. Cool. Reflect. Okay. Potential... Yeah, full restore there. Okay, so our Iron Tail's gonna... I mean, our Aqua Tail's gonna do significantly less now. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll Water Pulse and pray for a confusion. The same damage. Hit yourself! It's payback! That's for fucking... That's for our boy Crobat. Oh my god. Did that get rid of confusion? Yeah, it did. Okay, get confused again, Claydol. You thought you could have made the confusion, you can't! Reflect still up. One more turn, so we Water Pulse again. Next turn it goes down to no matter what. Oh, it didn't even kill itself. Okay, it's fine. Water Pulse takes it out. We're done. One Pokemon left. I don't know what it is. What do you got lurking in the back, huh? Oh, Moldo, huh? Little rock fella? About to get hit with the Aqua Tail. Okay, didn't kill. You can't even deal damage. Oh, get hit with the Rocky Helmet too. Oh, alright. And to end it all off, the Iron Head. Yeah. We did it! We beat Steven. It costed 4 of my Pokemon to beat, but that is the ultimate challenge of Pokemon Emerald Seaglass complete. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash like on it, hit subscribe, join the channel now, become a member. Thanks to all of our beautiful members right here. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys for supporting me. Videos are back, baby. Let's freaking go. Almost at 100k. Let's make it happen before the end of the year. Come on, guys. I love you. Peace out. I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and just a reminder, Nico DeRico The Magical World is out now on Nintendo Switch, PS5, and Xbox X and S. So click the link and get the game today.